Right, so here's how you set up VRay for basic test renderings. First, I'm gonna reduce the size of my renders to, let's say, 480 by 320. That should be enough. Then I'm gonna go on and enable the VRay frame buffer. Okay. I'm gonna disable the anti-aliasing filter for test renders. There's no need for that. And change my color mapping to exponential. I'm going to set my gamma to 2.2, enable subpixel mapping, and clamp the output at 50. Alright, next I'm going to enable the global illumination, ambient occlusion, let's make it weaker, something like 0.5, and I'm going to use irradiance map with light cache. It's my favorite combo basically for everything. So for irradiance map I'm going to use a very low preset and reduce the subdivs even further to speed up the renders. Okay, let's turn off the multipass and enable calc face so we can see the progress. Right, and for the light cache I'm also going to reduce the subdivs and enable the calculation phase. Okay, that should be pretty okay for some basic renders, and I'm finally going to increase the adaptiveness of my DMC sampler to 1 and increase the noise threshold as well, since I'm looking for the speed and not for quality at the moment. And let's set the default geometry to dynamic and increase this number to match your RAM size. For example, I have 24 gigabytes, so I'm going to use 20,000 here in this box. Alright, I'm also going to reduce the size of my render buckets so I can see the progress faster. And that's basically it, the very basic render setup. I'm going to save the preset and then it's Studio Basic. You can just go ahead and load it in your 3D Max. It's included in the files. Alright. And one more thing, make sure you have your gamma set up to 2.2 in the preferences. So set the gamma 2.2, enable correction, affect color selectors and material editor, and set the input gamma to 2.2 and leave the output at 1. Okay, make sure you have that set up and we're ready to go.